I think the initial inspiration of Orphan Black was John saying, wouldn't it be cool if you saw yourself on a train platform and then you killed yourself? We immediately cottoned onto that as an idea. And that's where we got our real start developing it.
It's so bold, and it's so not like anything else that's out there right now. It's a bit of a suspension of your disbelief.
Who is Elizabeth Childs?
I don't know. She's a girl who looks like me. A girl with a pretty nice life.
And I think that Graeme and I got very excited about this because we loved the idea of seeing yourself in multiplicity.
Let me guess. You're the smart one, you're the wild one.
Would you believe we're clones? Bourbon rocks.
You're physically identical, yet you've been raised entirely differently. Who does that make you? How does that make you similar? How does that make you different?
That is not my responsibility.
You have to find out where you come from, and it's life or death because someone's trying to kill you, kill all of you. How do you get along with one another?
Let go, don't touch me.
How do you cooperate?
And hide your ugly face on the way out of here.
Every time we talk about it, we get all revved up about it.
Bitch.
It's just so exciting. We get together and we talk about it for hours.
We're clones. We're someone's experiment and they're killing us off. Is that helpful?
Every time you meet a clone, you create another identity crisis. And that's pretty juicy drama for us. That's where we really get our character drama, is from very different people, genetically identical, butting heads.
My husband is tied to a chair.
Alison, you need to take a deep breath.
I hate yoga.
Huxley Station.
Shit. Sorry.
We really wanted an anti-hero, an ass-kicking anti-hero. But also, Sarah is someone with a lot of armor. She grew up rough, she's an orphan. She's learned how to protect herself.
She described as a bit of a grifter. She looks disheveled. You think maybe she couch surfs, maybe she sleeps in the subway occasionally.
She's lived really hard. She's had to survive. She's had to manipulate people. She's had to hurt people knowingly. She's had to leave people, like leave her daughter. She runs away from everything.
You've been gone for almost a year, Sarah.
Yeah, so I'm back on a run, the usual Sarah Shitestorm.
She's a character that's made a lot of wrong choices in her life and is now trying to set things straight, trying to make amends, and trying to be a better mother to her daughter.
Every part of her distrusts what a family is, what intimacy is, what somebody loving you unconditionally is. It doesn't compute for her. Every part of her being wants to be that mother for Kira, but no part of her knows how to do it.
I missed you so much.
I miss you too. Are you okay, Mommy?
Yeah, I am now.
Inside, she's very fair and has a good heart.
So independent, aren't you? Little monkey?
Remind you of anyone?
Yeah, but I was much angrier, wasn't I?
We don't see that good heart for a while. She has to grow up, and over the course of the first season, I think she grows up quite a lot.
Elizabeth Childs. It's you with a nice haircut.
And a nice address.
Beth is sort of a tortured yet brave cop. She's interesting because she's the inciting incident of the whole series. And so she's a character that, to understand, we have to unpack going forwards.
You need to talk to me about that moment. About seeing cell phone and reacting gun.
She's a troubled woman, you know, because I think Beth was a good cop, but she just had some demons that Art couldn't quite figure out.
Are you wearing a wire?
No.
Art, if there is another version of this story.
There's only one story, Art. You're making me nervous.
Good. Now you know how it feels.
Sarah has obviously stepped into Beth's life, into this dead girl's life, and is assuming her identity.
At first she thinks, oh, Beth had everything.
I've got a sweet pad and my new boyfriend Paul's out of town to the weekend.
Living in that life, then, means that she needs to discover why this girl killed herself. She's investigating herself, in a way, trying to discover what led to her suicide.
She is being hunted by another clone. She
killed someone in the line of duty as a police officer.
And then as she starts to see the cracks, she sees that Beth was addicted to prescription pills, that she was dealing with psychosis and manic depressiveness and all this stuff, and it's not the perfect life she thought it was.
I'm not dirty, I just freaked out.
Beth, why don't you respond to me? I'm Katja Ubinger, Beth.
Yeah, I get it, the German.
Katja came from Germany.
Germany.
And although she really kicks things off for us and brings some tantalizing and mysterious information, we don't get to know her very well before she gets bumped.
You're not Beth.
She kind of comes in to serve her purpose, which sort of pulls her in to the clone world, and from then on, she can't get out of it, because now the killer knows where she is.
She's her red shirt.
All right, I think it's time that you tell me what's actually going on.
One thing we really like about the show is we have an international flavor.
Italian?
There is a European angle to this, as well as Americans, Canadians. The conspiracy is broad and multi-layered and multi-class and multi-corporation and multi-country.
Alison Hendrix, Scarborough.
What's up, Hendrix?
Hello, hi. Hi.
She has to be sort of impeccable.
Good.
And her workout gear, and she's quick walking or coaching soccer. She's quite rigid. And her idea of keeping this front always, everything's fine.
Okay, oranges, guys.
The other fun thing about Alison is that she's so completely opposite to Sarah. Like, Sarah's kind of like, you know, street girl, right? It's a little street urchin, you know?
One chocolate bar each.
And Alison is totally suburban, minivan, kids, husband, white picket fence, pretty uptight, very conservative. And then you stick those two together, have those two meet up, and that's, to me, I think it's hilarious.
Oh, shit. You point a gun at my brother again, I will kick the living shite out of you.
In my head, as Graeme and I created this character, I was thinking about my sister, who lives in the suburbs, right? And so every time I think about Alison, I think, what would my sister do in this circumstance?
I'm sorry, but she wants me to impersonate her in front of her own daughter.
I think you need to step up here, sister.
Well, I did just play a Nell in Steel Magnolias.
It's terrible casting.
It was actually very good acting. Felix? Trust me, Sarah's no stretch. I got great reviews. The Rhine in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
Alison, as a conservative control freak, is the one who's least prepared to have her self-perception turned inside out, which is fun to watch.
I messed up my family. And you're the only person I can talk to, and you're just another version of me. Come on.
To have the most paranoid of them all be the most normal of them all is pretty rich.
I'm not even a real person.
And then it's really rewarding when she turns out to be right, that her paranoia was well-founded.
I knew it. Well, how long have I been saying this? We're like lab rats in an illegal experiment.
I love Alison because she's like all these parts of me that I want to pretend I don't have in me.
Okay, you're gonna walk your sister to Ainsley's house and you're gonna stay there.
But Mom!
Yes, it's gonna be fun. No.
So it's fun to get to play her because she's so nuts. Hey, I'm Cosima.
Bloody hell.
We talked on the phone.
I think my favorite clone is Cosima, who is our dreadlocked, tattooed science geek.
Hey.
Cosima. She's a bit of an enigma, bit of a nerd, bit of a genius, maybe.
Don't worry, you get used to it.
She has a bit of a West Coast, they said maybe Berkeley vibe.
You smoke, you want one?
No, just pot for me.
Ooh, really?
Yes, I'm from San Fran.
Ooh. Cosima's like life and ideas and humans and interaction and why and what can I learn from you and what can I teach you and this kind of life, like this excitement about life.
Dude, that's complex.
You must be really overwhelmed right now. Let me just try to backtrack this and explain it to you really clearly.
She is loosely based on a friend of mine, also named Cosima, also happens to be our science consultant from the very beginning of the concept.
So you're the scientist the German was on about?
Yes, well, PhD student, evolutionary developmental biology.
My first conversations about, so how would this work, like human cloning, were, you know, over a drink on my porch 8 years ago with Cosima. So she's been involved with the project as a friend of the project and as a consultant ever since.
Can you sequence for cytochrome C?
The barcode gene?
Mm-hmm.
What's in it for me?
How about you get to have sex with yourself?
Awesome deal.
She briefed me on the insane science behind cloning, and it just gave me such a key into that world because I could see the connection, how it's emotional, it's about humans, it's about life. And I think that's what's cool about Cosima too, is that she sees the cloning thing as an opportunity instead of a hindrance or a burden.
Who is the original? Who's created us? Who's killing us?
What happened to you?
I don't know.
I love being Helena. She's actually quite soft and beautiful, and not beautiful, but she's pure. Like there's a purity to her, but it's this beautiful, hideous collision.
Stephen, our makeup guy, came to us with the concept of these cutter angel wings because we had scripted angel wing tattoos. And he came to us and said, wouldn't it be creepy if she was like a cutter and these wings were actually scarred, scarification? And we thought, wow, that really would be creepy. Can you show us what it might look like? So he built these prosthetics that go on. It's really effective, and it's very arresting.
We finished makeup, and I thought it's a little bit Virgin Mary, a little bit Joan of Arc, a little bit an Archangel, a little bit a fresco, and we used all of those colors, and Sandy then placed the wig on Tatiana, who had just been made up, and I think gave us the nicest compliment that we can get as a hair artist or makeup artist, is that she said, I know who she is now. I know who this character is.
I am the original. I am the light.
She's just like an animal. She's so visceral, she's so animalistic.
My favorite Helena scene is the scene where she sits down in Beth's desk in the office and she's pretending to be Beth, but she's doing a terrible job of it. And she's looking around and sitting in her chair, oh, this is what it's like to be Beth. And then she spots a half-eaten muffin on the counter. And I just love how Tat responded to this and just starts eating like her little monster. And I don't even remember if the muffin was scripted. At a certain point, the muffin was going to be cut, and we fought for the muffin.
In a way, I kind of look at her as like she loves way too much, but she just doesn't know how to love.
Let's have lunch.
Lunch? I think she sees Sarah and is like, immediately like, oh my God, you complete me. There's something about you that makes me feel alive.
You're different than the others. Yeah, I am. Stay back.
For me, Helena's whole drive is love, and she just does it in the complete wrong way.
Can you feel it?
Don't you think it's time we admit what this is really about?
We needed to find an actor who could pull this off and who was just as excited about this as we were, right? And we found her.
So who is this girl?
Our lead character is a chameleon, and Tatiana is a chameleon.
Tatiana doesn't come to set as Tatiana, ever. She comes as the character. I mean, she really is. I mean, not that she's like all freaky-deaky or weird, you can still have a very fun conversation with her, but she comes with the energy of the character, and usually will even come with the voice of the character. It's pretty mind-blowing to watch her work.
What's happened?
A lot.
It's fun. It's just fun seeing her play so many different roles and just seeing her get into character for each of these roles. I'm in awe of seeing what she's doing.
How are we all related?
We're not. Well, we are by nature. She's referring to nurture. Look, just give us the briefcase that you got from the German.
I'm not giving you shit until you give me some answers.
You don't rate answers.
Tatiana Maslany is the real deal. How wonderful for me to be working with someone who has an incredible eye and incredible talent. And I just keep my eyes and ears open, hoping to learn, because there's a lot to learn from this girl. She's unbelievable.
Can I borrow this?
No, yeah, I don't know.
Guten Morgen. Katja Obinger.
The interesting thing about these characters is that I think there's a large part of me in each of them.
It's good, isn't it?
And a large part of myself is revealed in each of these characters.
Action!
I'm still just completely overwhelmed with gratitude about it. Like, yeah, it's a dream. It's a total dream.
You're damn right.